Have you ever wondered what it would be like to convert the world to Lego? Well, I sure have. Today I'm going to attempt to create real-life items out of Lego. Let's get right into it. You may think that this is just another ordinary knife. Well, I replicated it with Lego. I even added some serrated edges on the top. I think it looks quite nice. I wonder what would happen if I actually sharpened this blade. I don't think I'm gonna try that right now. I can just imagine using this as a real knife. Okay, for our next build, I have this working clock. JK, it's not actually working. I just animated it. I even added the hour and the minute hand at the correct length. It reminds me of those clocks that you see in classrooms when you go to school. Okay, so this next build isn't to scale, but I thought it would be really cool to include it in the video. This hamburger is like 5 times smaller than a real one, but this one is like 5 times taller than a real one. I even added some lettuce, a patty of course, tomatoes, and cheese onto the burger. Wait, imagine seeing a hamburger this big in real life. That'd be quite a sight to see. So this Lego build is quite an interesting one. It's a subscribe button magically located right below the video. And yes, it is a real life item. Quite convenient, isn't it? Our next item is a TV remote. Now obviously the real one is more useful because it can actually control a TV. The Lego one sadly can't. I even added multiple colored buttons just like the real one. So my next build is this Apple Watch that has a bunch of buttons as the home screen. I added 6 links for correct sizing, and you can change out the screen depending on the size you want it to be at. Ouch. I also have this AA battery made from Lego. This doesn't actually fit in anything because it's Lego, but it is still pretty close. Okay, so my next item is a pen made from about 90% Lego. I know school is right around the corner, so I thought it would be really cool to make this one. It even has a realistic tip and even a clip on the side for storage purposes. I also added a button on top to make it look even more realistic. If you slide this pen out, it would be made only out of Lego, but the pen adds a really cool play feature to it. But let's test out this one compared to a real pen. I think I like this one better, guys. Now here is a Lego baseball. It's basically a sphere with red stripes on the sides to make it look as close to the real thing as possible. Here, let me test it out. I'm afraid that didn't end really well. Bro, how am I gonna put this back together? Rest in pieces. Okay, so the last custom build in my inventory is a paperback book made completely out of, you guessed it, ABS plastic. I guess I'm a real author now. This contains great knowledge, guys. I even attempted to spell my channel name Brickified on the spine. Let's try to open it up to read. Man, this is real hollow reading. I even bought a few real Lego sets that were actually 1:1 scale, like this bonsai tree, which is surprisingly less expensive than a real one, and an orchid. I even bought this movie camera, but it is actually a bit smaller than a real one. And since we finally reached 400 subscribers, I'm happy to present the brand new Discord server. Click the link down in the description now because only the first 15 members get the OG role. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. See ya.